Hi, it's Will from StormTheCastle.com, and here on YouTube you know me as what? Epic Fantasy, that's right. And this is my latest tutorial. This is not a project you make. This is a blacksmithing lesson on a basic blacksmithing skill called forge welding. So this video is how to forge weld. What is that? If you don't know, it is where you take two pieces of metal, in this case steel, and you heat them up and weld them together. Just like I did with this here. It's an interesting skill every blacksmith knows and something you should get good at. If you're interested in blacksmithing, you know this is something you'll be interested in. Thanks for watching my videos. If you're a subscriber, thanks for subscribing. If you're not, hit that button. Dioramas, origami, catapults, and trebuchets, telescopes, terrariums, bonsai trees, and paper games, swords and shields, and real blacksmithing, model rockets, animation. I teach the art of real creation. StormTheCastle.com. Let's make something. Okay, we are going to be using 1/2-inch round bar stock steel. We're going to bend it over on itself, and then we will forge weld it to the pieces together. So let's heat it up. And then I'm going to use a hardy tool here, a bending tool, to bend it. I have a video on these hardy tools and how to use them and what they are. If you're interested, go through my blacksmithing playlist to check that out. See, and there we go. So now we have a nice seam. Let's forge weld that together. But before we do that, we are going to apply borax to it. And what that does is that takes the oxidation out of it. And oxidation will cause a layer over the steel and give you an imperfect weld between the two pieces. So this is how we do it. You bring it up to red orange hot, not full forging temperature. And then you spread the borax on it like this, so it ends up melting and looking kind of like caramel. You'll see it. See how that is? Like almost like maybe honey. Kind of nice. So it'll bond with the oxidation, and then it will become viscous, and it will actually squeeze out of the joint, so we get rid of it. So now we bring it up to forging temperature, which is yellow or orange yellow, and then hammer it together. And you want to do this 2 or 3 times for the best weld. So you spread some more borax on it, and then you hammer it. Put it back in fire, heat it back up again, put a little more borax on it, and hammer it again. See, look at that. That's just about perfect. See that nice yellow color? That's what we're looking for. And see that slag that's popping off? We don't want any of that in the middle, in between. That's what the borax does. It pulls that out. So one more time. Beautiful. And always brush it off first like that. And that's it. We're just about done here. A nice little forge weld. So how do we know it's welded together? Let's snip off the end there and see if it holds together. Instead of 2 pieces, now it is 1. There you go. We have done some forge welding. Thanks for watching that video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're a subscriber, thanks for subscribing to my channel. If you're not a subscriber, hit that button. I always have lots of fun and interesting and very creative projects. I do 2 new ones every week. As an example, here's a couple more videos you might want to watch.